I think it's back. I have no idea why this is happening. This used to never happen. Now this is the second time in what, a week? I have no idea. Okay, I think it's back. Yeah, you guys are saying it's back. I'm seeing it's going through. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not doing anything different. I mean, I must be doing something different. I don't know. I was doing a lot of video editing this weekend, so I think maybe, who knows, maybe I clicked on something, or I didn't update something, or I did update something. I don't know. I honestly couldn't say. It's the second time it happened now, and I have no idea. Whatever. It is what it is. Who cares? Let's keep going. So let me quickly re-talk what I just said. First of all, welcome back, guys. Hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend. Took the time off to reflect. It's June 1st today, so it's a Tuesday. Yesterday, Monday, markets were closed. OEG was the hot ticker so far. This one really shot out a nowhere land around 8 o'clock, and I didn't trade it till eventually popped up again. And I was like, there's energy behind this ticker, but somehow I couldn't really get behind it, so I did 2 breakout trades. I didn't do a pullback here. I didn't do a pullback here. Those were the good trades, I think, that I missed. I did a FOMO breakout trade here. Luckily, I realized it was a FOMO breakout trade, so that was good. And then I did a pullback trade, and then I tried to trade it in this area. I had my limit order at 0.89 the whole time, and then I removed it, and guess what happens? It goes to 0.89. So whatever. I definitely left some money on the table on OEG. I was able to walk away at 357 profit, but honestly, I think I did like 10% of what I should have been doing on OEG. So yeah, I'm up, but somehow I'm a little bit disappointed, but whatever. At the same time, I think June, we're going to start seeing a little bit more action come in, and the more action we see, the more aggressive I'm going to start getting. And yeah, hopefully we're going to start seeing those 2,000, maybe 3,000, maybe even more dollar days again, because it's been a while since we've had some really nice big green days. I've kind of just, I see the market, I see tickers up 20%, and then I'm just like, kind of calling it. I'm like, yeah, whatever. We're gonna have some nice moves come eventually. I'm not gonna like push it when the market's slow. So that's why I haven't really been trading as much, and that's why April and May were a little bit slower in terms of P&L. It is what it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and review what we got here on this ticker here quickly. Question is, do I have it up? OEG. Let me go to post quickly. I know it's somewhere here. USA Utilities Diversified Orbital Energy Group. 38 million float, 177 million market cap. Was gapping up 15% when I was first looking at it. Now it's up 43%. With a catalyst here, recently acquired subsidiary Gibson Technology Services reaches agreement with TEC Tech, on 700-mile engineering and construction project across central Mississippi. It's a pretty big catalyst. Remember, this is a company with, south of 200 million market cap, so this is pretty big news. This is the website here. Orbital Energy Group. Power, gas, solar. If we go here to Yahoo Finance, we can see a little bit more about this article. $20 billion in funding to support broadband networks in rural communities across the country. I love when companies get government awards, contracts, and so on. It really, really is good for a company. I feel like that's one of my favorite catalysts, collaborations, and some sort of contract with a larger company or the government. I say that quite often because it's true. That's what I'm always looking for. So we'll see how this one pans out. Like I was saying before, I think it is probably a little bit extended short term, but it's consolidating very well near the highs. So we'll see how it opens up. Maybe it's going to find some support here at 4.5. This was a bit of a pivot zone. I'm going to go ahead and mark this area for now. So we'll see if we have maybe a quick sell-off before the market opens or at the market open. But I want to keep a 4.5 in mind as a potential buy zone. So right around there. Also, good upside on this ticker. If we go here to the daily, right now we're roughly at $5, almost exactly. So I think we have upside till 6, and if we could break 6, we might see 750 or 8 pretty soon from there. So I really like the upside on OEG as well. We've traded this ticker in the past. It's been pretty clean. Even on the daily, it trades clean. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to keep trading this one. Hopefully it doesn't let us down at the market open. You lost your main PC over the weekend. What happened to that, VWAP? Yeah, Infinity Master. I was kind of hopeful for May, but at the same time, April was my slowest month last year, and then May was my second slowest month last year. So I was like, you know, maybe we're going to see some stuff pick up, and it did. I made about twice as much in May, but at the same time, it was, you know, it wasn't like a great month. There was definitely a little bit more action though, especially the first week of May, I think is where I made almost all my profit. Week 2, 3, and 4 were pretty much break even. Honestly, the my 3-day weekend, Memorial weekend, was kind of exhausting. I worked the whole time. I'm working on this new series on Skillshare, and it's been something I've been working on for like years, to be honest. Whoa, there goes OEG. But over the last months, I've kind of put it all together, and then this weekend I was doing a lot of filming. So that's pretty much what I was doing, like 8 hours a day. So I'm a little bit dead right now. Okay, let's keep watching OEG. That was a nice pop here. Maybe we'll get a little bit more trading in. 9.10. Huge move there. Let's see how it holds here. Support here at 32. Nice, continues to run up. I was so close to buying that one. I was like, if we break here 30, I'm gonna buy on a quick sell-off and then hopefully sell into the rip. Map didn't get it though. Let's keep watching it, how it holds its highs. Nice, Rashawn. Yeah, AMC went full beast mode. I'm surprised you didn't sell when it was having its big blow off top. Sheesh. Nice recovery here. Maybe we'll see coming back to 34, 35. What a breakout, huh? The front sides on OEG are very strong, and the pullbacks aren't even that strong on OEG so far. 9.12. I'm not sure if I'm going to get a trade in on this one yet. AEMD is popping up here as well. Might be worth watching. Volume a little bit light. Price target news. Is that it? In coverage. Price target catalysts I'm usually not the biggest fan of. Unless they're based on something else. But if it's purely price target, I don't really care for it. Buyers there at 35, holding pretty well. That was a lot of volume that came in pretty late here. Nice, Sean. Milking it. That's a big trade. Congrats, man. Huge breakout there on OEG on that last candle, huh? Or 3 candles ago. That was good. That was a little unexpected. I mean, we were coming to that pivotal spot right here. We're getting a lot of consolidation, drop in volume, a lot of support. It either had a break to the downside or break to the upside. There wasn't going to be a lot of consolidation going forward here. So I think we knew there was something coming, but that was better than expected for me personally, at least. Nice. What a hold, man. That's impressive. I don't know if I could have held that. What I am holding is IPOE, which is now SoFi, and we are holding this one around 19. Obviously, we were at a better price, but we sold it and with the intention of buying back. So that's what we did here in our IRA account. We were holding this one for since mid-February. Long, let's see, roughly here at 18. Then we sold here at 21.66. Then we bought back at 19.3 before the merger. And now the merger as SoFi. We still don't have, oh yeah, we do have SoFi now. And IPOE is now gone. I don't know why, P&L day is just down 4,000 as a correction because it's gone. And then SoFi now back up here. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, I have SoFi shares now. This was not the case this morning. Well, it is this morning, but like I'm talking, I don't know what time it was. It was like 5 in the morning or something like that. Yeah, sweet. So we officially have SoFi shares. Merger is complete. Really nice. Let's go back to our unlimited account. OEG. Can't stop, won't stop. Look at this thing go. So this was one of my main price targets right here, $6 we were talking about. So if we could break $6, I was thinking $7.50 or $8. But wow. This is really, really strong right now. So the market open might not be that nice for OEG. ACIC, man, ACIC has been such a snoozer. I don't know. Let's just say I hope ACIC doesn't go any lower. It's been a little bit depressing, that ticker, I'm not gonna lie. I think one of my mistakes on ACIC was I didn't take my profits on this one. This trade was never really supposed to be this long. I wanted to buy on the pullback here, which I did, and I wanted to sell it a few days later on the rip. I was waiting for a move into the 20s. I even had my sell limit order here originally. And then we had kind of the SPAC depression come up. I ended up closing this one for a small loss, and then I thought, man, this thing sold off so quick, so fast. Let me buy here again on a dip. I did. Ended up, being a good trade, but again, I didn't take profits because I just wasn't ready for this thing to be so depressed, and then pretty much nothing happens. Luckily, I used, smaller size on this one, and I have a longer time frame, but man, I feel like I got skunked a little bit on how this one went. It is what it is. Luckily, we could hold on to it. I don't really see a reason to sell it yet, but at the same time, I'm not stoking about it. I might have to do another video on ACIC specifically just to do a little bit of a recap, see what the situation is. AMC looking like slowing down a little bit. AEMD Yeah, it's shaky. CLDR. CLDR is kind of interesting. It's hard to see here, but it had a bit of an Adam and Eve formation. Now it's making a round of bottom and it's breaking higher, so it's technically an uptrend, but I don't know. This ticker is a little bit not nice looking. So I don't think I'm going to be looking at it so much. OEG is really the one to be watching, flagging out right now. So there we go. That's Christ Beckham. That's crazy. Honestly, just blindly buying and holding meme stocks is almost a strategy. I mean, that's something that nobody would ever thought back in, I don't know, 2015, but 2020, 2021, I mean, it's a valid strategy, which is insane, but it is what it is. You got to adapt with the times, identify trends and go for it. Milk it as long as you can until the trend's gone. There's another ticker here that I thought might actually end up being good, PRTK, but it really dried out when it had a nice little run up here. First thing, I called it out, but it didn't really end up doing too much, so I don't know. OEG still with the big volume here. Wow. Beautiful move. I wonder if it's going to break past 6. Could happen. This is quite a cool illustration here from Tulsa. I'm sure you guys have been hearing about it a lot with the massacre that happened there. To be honest, I'm actually learning about it for the first time. I don't think I remember I learned it when I was in school. So I had to do my own reading on it last week. Let's keep going here along. Republicans vow to revive Texas bill that restricts voting rights. Texas Democrats killed a GOP-sponsored bill, the Grand Old Party, that would make it harder to cast ballots. President Biden called the bill an assault on democracy. Republican lawmakers are now expected to re-up the bill in a special legislative session where it would be favored to pass. Ford F-150 has been doing a lot of promo. I've been seeing Ford F-150 for their E-F-150 all over the place lately on news. Let's see what's going on here on Bloomberg. SPY, so the SPX futures are up 0.5%. Looks like we're going to be opening slightly green today. OPEC Plus set to sign off on July increases market tightens. They're trying to produce a little bit more oil, or at least release more oil into the markets. Here's probably a good little read. How AMC's boss won over Reddit crowd. If you guys are long Reddit, that might be a good read. Well, look, top 3 articles here. Employees are all about working from home. Employees are quitting instead of giving up working from home. 4 ways to keep working from home when your boss wants you back. Americans are done with 5 days a week in the office. Here's what that means for the economy. Honestly, I mean, to some extent, 4-day weeks are just as productive. It really depends on your job, right? But I've been reading a lot that even people that really, really like their job would prefer, and actually your highest performers would prefer like 3 days or 4 days at the office and then 1 or 2 days at home, which totally makes sense because then on your weekend, you're not like trying to finish all your errands in last minute. You can do that on your day at home while working. I think it actually makes a lot of sense. $9.24. Let's just make sure running through here. This whole article here, a lot about Chinese new rule. Couples will be able to have a 3rd child in China, but it seems like China demographers expect China's population currently at 1.4 billion to peak by 2025. That's crazy. I mean, if you think about how small a country like in Europe is, I mean, Germany, one of the biggest countries, I think is like 80 million population. So it's like fly on the wall, crazy. But it looks like the growth rate here in a lot of these Asian countries are below 1 per couple. Let's see, rate of births per woman, never mind, per woman is 0.84, which is actually not that bad. It's like 1.6 per couple, which is much more than many places. Germany doesn't have enough people to fill its cities. It's taken down 330,000 housing units since 2002. Definitely not in Berlin, because Berlin, no one can find an apartment here. It's impossible. Let's see. Nestle is hard at work trying to rebrand to be a bit more healthy. Here again, 4-day week kind of advertisement. KPIs here. Ford F. This is what I'm saying. Ford F-150. The E is just popping up everywhere. Makes me kind of feel like maybe it's in a little bit of a temporary bubble. Because usually when you start seeing something everywhere, that's usually a good time to start selling. It had a 260% rally. I think it could go higher. But at the same time, anytime a ticker runs up that quick, that fast, sometimes it's good to take some profits and maybe wait for a pullback to buy back. Technically, that's in a way what already happened. So maybe we're going to keep running here to about 18 or 20 before we have a bigger pullback. So we'll see. I think there's tons more upside on Ford for sure. But it's always good to have a plan in mind. Here's a stat that came out with the electric Ford F-150 Lightning with an extended range battery can power your house for 3 days on a single charge, according to Ford. Not too bad. Pride Month starts today. If you're wondering why you're seeing rainbows everywhere, that's why. Today marks the beginning of the Atlantic hurricane season, which is expected to be above average, but not as bad as last year's record-breaking activity. Facebook's F8 developer conference begins tomorrow. I might be in Florida in a few months, so I gotta keep my eye out for the storms. Bitcoin kind of break even today. It's kind of been consolidating where it's in the same areas for a while. Bitcoin still in the top 10. Corona cases really are going down nicely. Vaccines at 51.5 first dose, really good in the US. Toulouse massacre is still popping up here. All right, let's get ready here for the market open. RZLT kind of popping up here with no volume, probably not worth looking at. I'm going to be watching OEG with you guys out of the gates for sure, no questions about it. Had a little bit longer consolidation now, so maybe the market open's going to tighten up. We'll see what happens. I am optimistic. All right, guys. Time of force day. Good luck, everyone. Calm and collected. Market is definitely a little bit more exciting than most of last week, so let's see what happens here. $20. Yeah, man, if we get a hurricane, you got to surf before and after, or when the eye's there, but that's always a little bit sketchy. Here we go. Good luck. That was a little bit louder than I expected. 5 minute looks pretty clean, actually. Look at that. OEG holding its highs right there. Markets are opening slightly green, which is looking actually more than slightly green. NASDAQ around 0.6 already. OEG holding. Going for a breakout here. Taking quick profits there. Quick $100. Support came in. Whew. 50 holding. Now it's kind of aggressive sell-off. Not buying yet. Decent buyers, good 5 minute. That was a big hammer candle here. There's definitely buyers on this ticker. New minute starting soon. Just gonna be watching, seeing. Wow, look at that, instantly green. I was not expecting that. What a good recovery. 7%, huge. Bit of a choppy ticker. I'm gonna put a limit order down here just in case. Wow, look at that breakout. Can we get some continuation? That's the question. CLDR also probably worth watching. VTNR with a good red to green. This would be the 4th big green day in a row, I believe, or 3rd green day. OEG is still the most interesting, I feel like. Interesting inside. Thanks for sharing that, Stefan. With Poland Spring being bought by Rock Financial and Dean Metropolis. OEG 6.3 Remember, we're looking for 7.5 for that next spot. We might see some bigger resistance around 6.5. Still crazy right now. See how well 6 holds. $607, possible break here at 6. New minute. Long, looking for this to hold, and hopefully we'll might average. No, I'm still selling off here. Probably cut this one. I could average lower. Don't have a full size yet. I'm watching this one plan out. Out of this one, a lot of sellers there. I decided to cut it. I thought we were going to get a little bit of a pullback here. I was wrong, so I decided to cut my loss. Gave back a little bit of profits on that one. Luckily, it wasn't too bad. Got to take the chances. You don't make money not going for it, but this time it didn't work out. VRTN, I'm watching on my second screen. Had a bit of a shooting star here, which is usually a bit of a sketchy bear sign reversal pattern sometimes, but at the same time, you know, small caps at the open, they just look kind of crazy. So right here, nice little pullback potential entry. I missed that one, but I'm going to keep watching it. AMC had a little bit of a dip at the open. No major surprise there because it had a really good consistent run up here. Possible dip trades on this one. Right now it's still in the backside. Maybe we'll get a reversal on it. VTNR. OEG, yeah, good thing we cut our losses here. It's still selling off. I think OEG could be another good trade, but like I was saying, pre-market, it had such a nice strong pre-market that you want to be a little bit careful at the open. Still a big fan of this one's catalyst. Let's give it a little bit longer until we see maybe a cleaner setup. We do have support in maybe like 35 zone, 535, so I'll be looking for that for a potential dip trade. AMED being called out. Yeah, nice red to green on that one. I don't know, I haven't looked at ENG yet, but we could look at it in a bit. Still watching OEG. $35 being tested. And probably could have got my fill at 35, but I was thinking, you know, there could be a chance it's going to break here, so let me be a bit more cautious after, you know, giving back some profits. Looks like we're going to have a 9 EMA and VWAP retest. So yeah, that could have worked. It could have worked. ENG. Hey, ENG is not too shabby. Look at those moves on it. A lot of sell volume, but big resistance at 3.5. Not sure if we're going to break it, but kind of an interesting ticker. Very light volume though. $3.7 million volume. That's very light. Yeah, you and me both, you up. Good to see action though. I like what we're seeing today. Pre-market was hot. I wish I did a little bit more pre-market trading today. To be honest, I was not expecting a ticker like OEG, but you could kind of feel the power behind this ticker pre-market. It never pulled back that much. That should have been a clear sign for me. I should be getting more aggressive on this ticker, but like I was saying before, I wasn't really ready for that. And, you know, as we start seeing more and more of that, I'll be getting more aggressive for sure. Thanks, Gab. All right, so while we're temporarily waiting here for another ticker, I do want to let you guys know that today at noon Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be doing a May recap and June forecast if you guys want to join. I'm going to keep it a lot shorter than last time. I'm only going to talk for about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to do a Q&A session. So if any of you guys got some questions, we'll take care of those, or we'll answer them, and I'll do around 15 minutes of that. So the whole stream, I really am not trying to make it more than 30 minutes. I think last time, you know, I was just drinking my beer and like chilling hard on it. So it's a little bit harder to watch on playback. But then again, I did timestamp everything important, so you could always watch the live stream on playback and timestamps. But we're going to try to reduce it here to only 30 minutes. So I will see you guys if you are interested today at noon Eastern Standard Time. Nice. OEG, look at that. Found really good support around 35. We called this perfectly. Unfortunately, I was not, you know, there to capitalize on that move. I'd be careful here because we're on a downwards trend. And right now it's, you know, potentially going to see huge resistance here on the 9 EMA. So I would be nervous for a flush. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but to me, the risk reward's not worth it at the moment. Who knows? Maybe it's going to shoot to 6. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be part of it right now because it's not perfect and clean price action, so I'd rather not trade it. WPG being called out. Yeah, see, selling off your OEG. Sketchy stuff. That's exactly what we were worried about. Let's actually pull up some holds. Yep, struggling here. It might hold though, but it's not for me. Yeah, WPG halted. We actually got quite a few tickers being halted. RZLT also halted. Wow, WPG. Absolutely insane. What a run up. 50% almost. VTNR looks like it's back in it, still holding. Almost at all-time highs at 1125. Keep that spot in mind. We have about 7% upside potential. I don't know. Sketchy stuff. Could be a good trade here below 21. Let's see if we can get a fill on it. Small entry here at 16. So you can get a little bit more continuation. I'm placing a stop there just in case. I'll probably cut this one. Let's see if it holds. All right, I'm out of this one. Took a small loss on it. I thought we were going to see a little bit better hold here. I think it'd still be worth trading. This is a risky spot though, here at 10. Could be a great entry, could also be a little bit risky. Boom! Wow, so it looks like a lot of people had stops there. So it was good cutting our losses there on that one. I've been like VTNR. I think I've traded this one probably like, I don't know, 15, 20 times in the last week. And I think like net, I think I'm slightly red on it. I don't know, I'll have to check. But I've had zero flow with VTNR. Always somehow like 1 or 2 moves behind. It's kind of funny. DVN popping up here, not really worth trading. I think OEG is still probably my best ticker today, but it's not really doing much anymore. I think so far I was up the most pre-market, and I think ever since a market open I've been giving back profits, trying to look for a trade. Yeah, a little bit dry here. I think we'll probably see a bit of a reversal coming up in, I don't know, 15, 30 minutes. Right now, nothing really looks that interesting. I'm down, actually I'm up $160, which is kind of unfortunate. I was up 360, almost 400 pre-market, and I've been just kind of giving back profits here the whole time. Just gave back 110 on VTNR. I think I got lucky on VTNR though, because I was able to get out right before the flush. Who knows, maybe I would have got out at 950. That would have been pretty stressful. Somebody did. Somebody definitely did. But VTNR, I have on my radar. I've been watching this one every day. I've been trading it on and off. But man, it's been not my best ticker here. Let me actually just go to I gotta fix this so we can search tickers faster. It doesn't really matter for date range. Yeah, so I'm down $170 in total on VTNR. I've traded it 11 times. Overall, this stock is not for me. That's hilarious. Yeah, I knew I was slightly red on this ticker probably if I count all my trades. OEG, I'm still thinking this is probably the most interesting one. Yeah, Mark, that's true. Sometimes I do become too fixated on a stock, but I've noticed I do much better trading. My best trading is when I'm focused on one ticker and I'm not switching around. So you notice VTNR, for example, or, it happens many times where I see a ticker moving and I quickly trade it. And, sometimes I do make some nice money or else I wouldn't do it. But I feel like overall it throws me off. I'd rather usually stick with a ticker and then really, really kind of keep milking it, maybe do some scalps if it starts slowing down like OEG, maybe start doing some backside trades on it. I've noticed that's what works for me better. Probably doesn't work for everyone, but at the end of the day, you have to realize what works best for you. And yeah, Sean, that's true. And yeah, Michael Johnson, everyone has a different risk tolerance. You have to do what works for you at the end of the day. I'm trying to trade. Actually, I am trading with lower share size. So usually I would want to be doing around $20,000 right now. I'm trading with about, $5,000 to $10,000 because we're not in the ideal market yet for what I feel like is for my strategy. So I'm already trading with smaller share size. At the end of the day, you guys got to do what works best for you. Everyone has a different kind of style. So it's, what I've learned is never really, I don't know. That's why it's so hard for me to be like, if someone asks me what should I do with this ticker, I'm like, I have no idea. Like, it depends on why you traded it. Why did you go long? Is it a day trade? Is it a swing trade? Like, how am I supposed to tell you what to do with a certain, stock? So everyone has a different strategy, personality, style. So got to do what works for you. OEG, it's kind of drying up here a little bit. Not looking like a good opportunity at the moment. AMC could actually be a good play right now. It's hard to say. This could be a bit of a flag pattern here, but I don't know. I haven't been so interested in trading AMC. I pretty much haven't traded it the whole time these last few days. I did one small trade here, but barely counts. I don't know if I'm going to trade it. CLDR, this ticker pretty much died. Let's see. Did I get bought another company? No, this one's not doing anything. I don't know why. It almost looks like it was acquired, but I don't see any acquisition news. I think OEG, guys, probably what I'm going to do is in the next 2 hours, I might trade this one on and off. I have to do a little bit of prep work here for the live stream at noon. So that's what I'm going to be working on now. I don't think we're going to see OEG make some good moves in the next, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. I could be totally wrong. So I'm going to wrap up the stream. Then hopefully maybe I'll get 1 or 2 trades on while off stream. I don't know. I did a mistake Friday. Remember Friday I was up like 60 bucks. It was a slow day. There was like 2 more opportunities that came up and I tried to trade them and I ended up getting red. So I was green on Friday and then I gave back $175. So, if I just stopped trading, it would have been better. I almost never trade after the stream, but sometimes, sometimes I feel like there's a good opportunity. We have to fix this a little bit. The running P&L, for some reason, is not as clean as it used to be. But here you can see on Friday, I kind of came up from the dirt a little bit, worked my way higher. Could also just be because it's not zoomed in right. I don't know. Here, let me refresh it one more time. Let's go to May. No, it's still broken. Something's broken here. We'll figure it out. But yeah, Friday, I started off red, first trade, and then crawled up all throughout the day. And then I did a little bit of trading after the stream, and then I gave back my profits. So I should have just wrapped it up there. Oops, what did I just click on? Don't you hate when you're trying to click a button and all of a sudden 10,000 things happen at once? Yeah, boom, look at that. AMC, just like we planned. Broke out there. What? 5%. Congrats to anyone that took that trade here. And I was already thinking that actually looks kind of good. Yeah, Infinity Master. That's usually the case with me too. Like I gotta count all my P&L after like I don't know 10:30 because that's usually when I end the stream. On average, I would say around 10:30. Lately, it's been closer to 10. But I gotta see because I wonder if I'm net positive or net negative. Who knows? Who knows? All right, guys, I gotta wrap it up here. I got a few things to do, and then I will see you again if you are curious for the May recap and June forecasting. And if you got any Q&As, first 15 minutes, I'm just going to talk about the stats a little bit and then, how I want to go forward for the next month. And then the next 15 minutes, we'll do some Q&A. So you guys, if you want to join for that, I will see you at noon Eastern Standard Time. So that's pretty much, what time is it now? It's almost 10. So that's pretty much in 2 hours. I'll see you there. It's going to be a stream again. So you'll see it on the YouTube channel and then you'll see when we go live. OEG, this one might be worth still trading. I'm not sure, but I may trade this one again. All right, guys, I got to go. That's pretty much it for today so far. I'm up 160. Kind of sad. I feel like today should have been a $2,000 profit day, so somehow I messed it up today. Oh, well, it is what it is. I'll see you guys then later. Till then, stay safe and make some awesome trades if you can still keep trading. Ciao, ciao, guys.